You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this winter has really been kicking my ass. And it's been brutal. I've been struggling with a nagging cold, and I'm cranky. So I'm breaking away from my normal format. There'll be no smiling and skipping around for the average guy today. In fact, I'm gonna spend as much time in the car today as possible to stay out of this depressing, miserable, and cold weather. I mean, it's 17 degrees out there, and we're on a warming trend. And speaking of warm, I have a special treat for all of you foodies coming up in just a bit, so stay with me. Stay with me. Now, this cold weather really makes me appreciate being inside, which plays nicely to the core strength of the Chevy Malibu. Soft touch materials, quality fit and finish, and cool technology give the Malibu a crafted upscale feel in this top-of-the-line LTZ model. Nice supportive leather seating with heat in the front and automatic start are great features to have on cold days. Oh, this seat feels awesome. It's great for the back, nice and hot. And speaking of hot, the Malibu comes with 4G connectivity, so you have your own Wi-Fi hotspot. That means you can watch all of my videos while you're driving around.
See this meat? The color of this meat? It's very fresh meat. The fat is very fresh. We get it from Chicago, from Boston, from Canada.
Oh, look at that, man. I'd have a grill down here. Now, sitting in the back seat of the Malibu, well, it doesn't feel as warm and fuzzy. I'm an average guy, about 5'9", and it's a bit snug back there for me. And there's no heat back there either, so I'm gonna be heading back up to the front. But before I do, I'll brave the cold to show you the Malibu's large trunk. Almost 16.5 cubic feet of trunk space. And I'll continue to freeze my tuchus to film multiple views of the Malibu's exterior just for you.
How you feel?
It is.
Check this out.
Oh.
See how small they are? Nice. When they cook up, they build the size a little bit.
So what is it filled with?
It's filled with beef, lamb, onions, and secret spices.
Monty.
Monty.
Beautiful.
They could be served steamed or pan-fried.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to talk about what ultimately is most important, the driving experience. The Chevy Malibu is a quiet, comfortable, and pleasant vehicle to drive. The steering is solid and secure, but not sporty. The suspension is well balanced and smooth, even on these rugged New York City streets. And the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, 196 horsepower engine has ample pep. Acceleration is smooth and strong. And it delivers about 29 overall MPG, or 25 city, 36 highway. There's also a 2-liter turbo engine available as an upgrade that's been highly recommended. But the base 2.5-liter engine of my test model is fine with me. You see, I'm all about the bass. The bass? Get it? No treble? Get it? It's a low-budget show. Now, the base engine is equipped with an automatic start and stop system. To help conserve fuel, the engine shuts off, let's say, when you're in traffic or at a red light. Now, it's relatively smooth, but it can be a little bit jarring at first. But ultimately, it's there to save you money, and that's always a good thing. Right?
So they make this lagman soup, and the first time I came here with Andrew, I said, wow, it's like these noodles are like handmade. And he's like, yeah, they hand pull them in the basement, man. Open the back doors, get out of here.
Hand pulled.
Hand pulled. Oh, so good.
All right, I interrupt this review of the Chevy Malibu for a special food break. You know, all this auto reviewing makes me hungry. So I've made my way into Brooklyn today to meet up with a couple of hardcore foodies, and here they are. My buddies Paul and Andrew took me to Nargis Cafe, an Uzbeki-style restaurant in Sheepshead Bay that they absolutely rave about. And we had the pleasure to meet the owner, Boris, who gave us a personal tour of his restaurant. High quality meats and the freshest produce combined with a personal touch and traditional Uzbeki flair make Nargis Cafe a special treat.
Are you guys ready to have some food?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Bring it. Let's do it.
The food at Nargis Cafe was just amazing. And the owner and my new best friend Boris and his team were equally special. I could have stayed there all day eating his delicious food, but I knew I owed you guys an ending to this video, so I had to get back to work. You see the level of commitment I have for you? I'm back! Click on the box on the screen to see more of our food review. I'll also leave a link to the video in the description box below. Now overall, the Chevy Malibu is a solid choice in the competitive mid-size sedan segment because it's pleasant to drive, it's comfortable, and has good tech and convenience features. And it's done really well in crash testing, and you know safety is really important.
It's all about the bass, no treble. All about the bass.
So there you have it, another honest auto review from an average guy. If you're in the market for a mid-size sedan that's comfortable, stylish, and warm, you should definitely put the new Chevy Malibu on your test drive list. And I'll see you next time. And if you're ever in New York, be sure to make your way over to Nargis Cafe. Say hey to Boris and tell him that the average guy sent you. But in the meantime, keep pushing play.